Hello everyone, I am Trisha Survase and I am studying in Zeal Education Society and my project name is Case Study on Teaching and Guinting. Subject name is Maintenance and Repair of Structure. My guidance of project is A.R. Bagde sir. My presented by group number CE11 and my presented group member is Sanju Pujari, Trisha Survase, Pranav Bahekar, Sridhar Modak and Gururaj Khaire. And first point, what is stitching? Stitching is a rehabilitation technique used at cracks to maintain aggregates, interlock, and provide added reinforcement to minimize the relative movements of concrete slab and the cracks. It is also used at the longitudinal joint to keep slabs for spreading. Introduction. The first introduction is the first report attempt at cross stitching was performed by the Corps of Engineers. The Corps formed a study of strengthening kid longitudinal joint for airport pavements placed on low strength subgrades in 1971. The first known use for cross stitching on US highway was in 1985 by the Alt Department Transformation. Types of stitching. There are three types of stitching is used: cross stitching, second slot stitching, and third U-bar stitching. Cross stitching. In a cross stitching, holes are drilled at an angle so that they intersect the longitudinal cracks or joint at about mid depth of the slab. During dust is removed by compressed air epoxy in injected into the holes. Tie bars are interacted and excess epoxy is removed. This is a diagram of cross stitching diagram. Slot stitching. In a slot stitching, slots with a length of similar than 25 inches are cut approximately perpendicular to longitudinal joint or crack using a slot cutting machine or wall behind saw slot prepared by removing the concrete and cleaning the slot. Deformed bars are placed and backfill material is applied, finished and cured. In slot stitching, the concrete slabs are held together by a shear stress of deformed bars is important to provide high strength backfill material and good constructions. And this is a slot stitching diagram. U-bar stitching. In U-bar stitching, slots are cut using a slot cutting machine. In a concrete is broken and removed by pneumatic hammer. Figure number 1 shows the slot U-bars, and in this method, anchoric action by the U-bar provides most of the returning forces. Proper backfilling around the ends of U-bars is important. This is U-bar stitching.
What is a Guinting? Gunit can be defined as motor conveyed through a hose and pneumatical projected at a high velocity on to a surface. Introduction. The term Gunity refers to a dry mix process invented in 1909 by naturalist Carl Ackley. It involves a mixture of Portland cement and sand thoroughly mixed dry pass through a cement gun and conveyed by air through a fixable tube. There are two different processes is used, namely wet mix and dry mix. Normally pressed material with zero slump can support itself without shining or peeling off. There is not much difference between gutting and shotcreting. The dry mix process is more successful and is generally used. Process of dry mix. Cement and sand are thoroughly mixed. The cement sand mix is fed to special air precise mechan- mechanical feeder terminates gun. The mixture is metered into the house by a feed wheel or distributor within the gun. The material is carried to the nozzle by compressed air through delivery house. The nozzle is fit inside with a perforated manifold through which water is sprayed under pressure and intimately mixed with the cement jet. The wet mortar is jetted from the nozzle at high velocity into the surface to be guinted. Guinted machine. Application of guinted. Repair of crack is dam. Guinting is pileway. Guinting is fire damage structure. Repair of crude pileway by gutting. Thank you.